The issue before in the global situation now, in my view, is that whatever is happening in different countries, it is assertion of a policy space by the national governments. In the final analysis, as far as the people are concerned, the ultimate risk bearer is the sovereign. The people look to the sovereign. When there is a problem, they look to the sovereign. And the sovereign found, because of the recent globalization, the sovereign doesn't have enough public policy space. Whether it is Trump, whether it is Brexit, it's really a fight for policy space. So if we accept that socio-politically there is a movement for taking policy space in different countries, then you have to relook at the globalization. And in the globalization, we have to make a distinction between globalization of finance and non-finance. The most important thing about globalization of finance is capital becomes mobile, labor is not. And that empowers the global capitalism and enfeebles the labor. So these are the type of dynamics which have now come to the surface, which was evident before, but now come to the surface. Now the question is, when you are discussing the international global financial architecture and the regulatory reform, this is the new reality. I'll only end up with a small incident. In 2007, we were aware of the global imbalances. There were about 8 or 9 governors who met for a discussion over breakfast informally on global imbalance. Positions of different people. Greenspan. Alan Greenspan said, where is the imbalance? It is only a reflection of incomplete globalization. If there is no imbalance between Pennsylvania and California. There is no imbalance. So if there is a global integration, there is no question of imbalance. So the way forward will be, you have to complete the process. The problem was flagged by Trichet. And Trichet's point is that you are incurring so much losses, deficits. At one stage, people will lose faith in the currency, and there will be a collapse of the system. You have to do something. Naturally, the other 2 European governors supported this point of view. Britain and Canada, their point of view was, yes, in theory you're right, but we can't visualize a situation where the world can have any alternative other than the dollar. And Japan, of course, was non-committal. And as far as I am concerned, at that point of time, Trichet did not know the problems in Europe at all, 2007. And they didn't have any idea that there's going to be a problem. In fact, he took the stand without realizing the role of Germany vis-a-vis the rest, He said, look, we are not contributing to global imbalances. Because Europe as a unit was not contributing. So then when it came to my position, so I said that, look, as far as we are concerned, we don't contribute to surpluses, we don't contribute to deficits, but we will be innocent victims if something happens. So as far as we are concerned, please tell us what you are doing. What will you do? So that we will be on our guard. Exact words. I said, we want to be on our guard. We will be affected by what you do. All you want to tell us is, tell me what you are going to do. And comes our friend China. No answer. Then finally, when everybody pushed, and said, at least, will it be hard landing and soft landing? One question. Will it be hard landing or soft landing? Thought very carefully and said, there will be no landing. Now, I'm not joking. Now, tell me, 2017, how each governor will behave. Each governor has to reflect. The Federal Reserve Chairman, whatever the global economy, under law accountable to Senate and the House of Representatives. So the relative weights between the domestic and global has to be reflected. So all I'm saying is, if you want to know the global financial act of 2017, imagine what each one will say in this position. There's no imbalance, but there is a problem. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, panelists. Now we are breaking for tea, and we'll resume at 3:45 p.m. Thank you.